Hello my snake bugs, my name is Ocean and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a GFX without Blender. I have not been feeling too well, but I am making this video just for you. So I have to do a voiceover because there are annoying clicking noises in the video which I do not know how to get rid of. But I do have Blender, as you can see, but I think it's just too complicated and very hard and frustrating, and you can still make very good GFXs but just with Roblox Studio. So you can either go to Create, or if you're on a Mac you can look up Roblox Studio. I'm going on to Create so you can see me do it, and then it just takes a while to load. Okay, so you press base plate. Then for how you can move, you can't use the arrows anymore. I mean, you can use the arrows on your keyboard, but you have to press WASD. To go up, you press E, I believe, and to go down, you press Q, and to make it slower, you press Shift while you're pressing it. I know it's confusing, but Shift makes it go slower because it goes really fast. So then you have to go to Toolbox if you do not have that already, which is on the home page. It looks like a toolbox and it says Toolbox. Okay, so now you're home. Press on here and press Plugins, because we're going to need to load your character in there, and press and search up Load Character.
I'll never catch him while I'm this small.
So then you press any one that aren't the orange ones and you press install,
Yes, of course.
and your balance stays the same because it's free. Then you press load character and you can press any user you want. You all know I'm a fan of Emily, so if I want to make some fan art of her, I can type in her username, but I'm going to be doing me, so I'm just going to type in my username. Then we must press spawn at origin, so it just doesn't spawn randomly. And then there's either R6 or R15. You're probably like, what's the difference? Well, I'm going to show you the difference. As you can see, the two characters look way different. To your left is R6 and to your right is R15. So the difference between R6 is that it's easier to maneuver with. Like, let's say I get my arm and see, it's just one whole piece. There isn't any joints. So it's just very simple. So I recommend you use that on your first try at making a GFX. And then here is R15, which has joints. See, you move the hand, you move the lower arm, and then you can move the upper arm. So that is the difference between the two of them. So I'm going to be using R15, so let me delete R6. Okay, so let us get started. Then you go into the corner so you can press the Explorer page in case you don't already have that. Then you go over to your username and you press that little arrow thing so you can get all of these categories with where you can move your legs, your hands, etc. And then you press blue, green hair, and then you press delete. To delete the face, you go to head and you press on that arrow, and then you go to the face and press delete. Maybe look up on YouTube how to add a face, I just forgot. Then you can go all the way over to here, which right now is on plugins. You'd like to change that to models, and you can go back to the home page if you want. You don't have to. Then you can search up black hair, brown hair, blue hair, whatever color hair you want. My natural hair color is black, so I'm going to search up some black hair. But if I want to be creative and have, I don't know, pink hair, I can. So then here, there is the hair and how you move it. You can move it, but you have to first place it on your head. But you see this, like, you can't place it on the head, so you have to go home, and you have to press move, so that's how you move it. And if you want to move it as smoothly as I do, change the move to 0. You should just do all of them, so if it's not on 0, see, it's all like that, conjoined, like jolted. I do not know what the word is. And now with it 0, you can move, and that's 1. That's with 1 stud, you can't like physically move it. But now it's 0, you can move it exactly and perfectly. It's like advanced placing with Bloxburg. So then so you can just move it smoothly. And then here is scale, which you can like make it tinier if you make a tiny person. You can't only do it this with hair, you can also do it with your avatar if you want a tiny person, a big person, etc. Is the shift YASD. Sometimes the shift WASD doesn't work and you still go very fast, but you can make your character tiny if you're trying to make a kid. And this is rotate. You can rotate it like around so you can fit the hair, or you can rotate it back for some reason, like let's say you're tilting, and then the blue you can rotate it to the side and it's like a Ferris wheel. And then that one just to select, and it's nothing really good, so you should use the move. And you can shape your hair, you just have to play around with it however you would like to shape it, but always check the back, because sometimes that can happen and then it doesn't look good. So see, that looks way more better. Let's say you want an accessory, you can look up sword or something. I'm gonna teach you how to place an accessory. Just press no, because I have no idea what that is. You're probably like, wait, but the sword's facing a different direction. You can go to rotate and rotate it into, sometimes if it's facing a different direction, there, you can rotate it like that and just make it better. And yeah, sometimes when it's to an angle, it's hard to use the move because you have to like really get it detailed in there. Okay, so let's say you have it on full screen. Just click out of full screen for this next one and go over to your handy dandy Google Chrome, go to the avatar shop, and you can pick any single outfit you would like, and it's free. So you can scroll all the way down to clothing, pants, click on that, click any type of pants that you would like. Okay, after hours of searching, I finally found this yellow tied knot with denim. So how you get it, you have to go over to the search bar and you get the number code, press Command C. Then you go over back to your handy dandy Roblox studio. You want to change your outfit. So you have to go over to view. You have to go over to view. And that's where Explore is, in case I didn't explain it too well. Then you press right next to it, which is Properties. You then press on the pants. So you then delete all of that number code, because that's the number code for your old pants. And then you press Command V and enter to get your new. And you go to shirt. And you can just delete it if it's an outfit combo, but if you had a specific shirt, you can do the same thing you did with pants. Oh, wait, didn't you add the hair? It's not connected. Oh no, that's terrible. Let me teach you how to connect the hair to the body so when you move it, the hair stays on. You go to View, you go to Explore, you go to Toolbox. You actually don't need Toolbox, I just like it there. And then you press on Handle, and you don't double click it, but you drag it over to Pig's Rule 710 or whatever your username is. And now it's attached to your body. Okay, so now we're gonna look for aesthetic room models. You can just look aesthetic rooms. I wanted to do a picnic, so I just look up aesthetic put aesthetic before anything you search so it looks actually good. So if you have no idea what you want to make, just go aesthetic rooms. You can just scroll through the rooms and see the move makes it so it's easy to just move it down. And so let's go over here and get myself. Now you just have to rotate, go up. I think you probably have the feel of how to use it now. You're probably really annoyed now because you just see your name there. So you click on your name, you go to view, go to properties, and you delete your name. Now you're probably wondering, how do I sit down? So what you do is you just move it like that, or you don't have to. You have to go back to the handy dandy view, but yeah, press explore. Explore is basically all you need to make a GFX. Then you can press on lower torso. I know it's kind of nauseating here. I like to move my character out of the way because it's just easier. And I know there's all this stuff, but that's for the picnic. Just ignore that if you're confused with all of that. And just go over to lower torso. And you move it. Then you can move it onto the chair. So it's sitting, look, you also go sideways, or you can just mess it up and it looks like it's not sitting. And you basically just do that for all of the other body parts. I'm going to speed it up, and if you have any more questions, please comment them down below. Again, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I love talking to you guys down below, and enjoy the speed through. So I forgot to mention this, but as you can see, the hair separates when you redo it, so you're gonna have that re-add on the hair. So you should actually look at this speed through because it will actually teach you how to make a GFX, but you can just skip through if it's too boring.
I'll never catch him while I'm this small. Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh yes, of course.